Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories, viewers, for you. First one is about a Fano commander who has been killed. Ethiopian military claimed that it killed the Fano commander yesterday. Now, pictures of this Fano commander have been released by pro-Ethiopian government sources. I did a video on that a few hours ago, and I have pictures for you. The man was close to both Zamine Kasi and Skandar Naga. Secondly, uh, an attempt of reconciliation by Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council. Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council is mediating between Afars and Somalis. It's a very interesting development. I want to speak a little on that. And thirdly, Djibouti's President Ismail Omar yesterday lashed out at Somaliland President Musi Abdi. What is the reason? What happened? Firstly, viewers, yesterday Ethiopian military claimed that it had killed a top Fano commander, a senior Fano commander. A few days ago, military claimed to have killed some Fano commanders too. It mentioned a few names, but those were not big names. None of them was a senior or top level or even mid-level, mid-tier Fano commander. New claim by the military from Gojam that a Fano commander has been killed in an operation there. Gizahe Yete is the name of this Fano commander. Gizahe Yete. I hope my pronunciation is correct. The man was close to not only Zamine Kasi but also to Skandar Naga. Now, the government has released pictures of Gizahe Yete. You can see a picture on your screen. Skandar Naga can be seen. And the man sitting to the left of Skandar Naga is Gizahe Yete. He was very close to Skandar Naga. He was in charge of recruitment, reportedly. And now Skandar basically took over Zamine Kasi's fighters. Zamine Kasi was in prison when Skandar established Amhara Popular Front. When Zamine Kasi was released by the government wanted Zamine Kasi to take its Fano group back from Skandar Naga. It was promoting a sort of division between Skandar and Zamine Kasi. And Zamine Kasi regained the position reportedly. Now, Skandar's position is a little unclear. Where is he? Is he in Shoa? Is he in Wollo? Is he in Gojum? Is he leading any Fano group? Or is he supervising the Fano groups, overall supervising the Fano groups? It's not clear. I think he has been tasked with mobilization, with political work. And obviously, he's not a military man. He does not have experience. He does not have combat experience. So maybe he's suited to do political work too. Gizahe was close to Skandar, and now he was working as close to Zamine Kasi. Again, not top Fano commander, tier 2 mid-level Fano commander, you can say. People say, Sajid, you just report whatever Prosperity Party says, whatever government says. Well, I report claims from both sides. That is what I do. That is what my job is. This channel is not for Ethiopian government. It's not for Fano fighters. It's for all parties. I share their position with you. I share their statements with you. Now, if Gizahe Yete has not been killed, Fano fighters can release a video of Gizahe Yete. I'll be the first one to report if Fano groups reject and provide evidence about Gizahe Yete. But so far, no statement from Fano fighters. Let's see. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council is trying to be a mediator between two regions. Afars and Somalis have been fighting for years. I have done scores of videos on the conflict on Afar Somali border, Undufo, Garbase. Three towns are disputed, border is disputed, some green areas are disputed. Uh, and we have seen clashes, off and on clashes between these two communities that have been happening for years now. Federal government tried to mediate. Once I remember, Ethiopian military mediated. Talks were held in Dreddewa, I think. No result, no progress. It's not just Afar versus Somali conflict. Djibouti is involved too. I think Fruit could be involved as well. Djibouti, Somali, Isas, back Isas in Soma region of Ethiopia, allegedly. And allegedly, Fruit supports Afars. Federal government allegedly supports Afars. Whenever there is ethnic tension in Djibouti, ethnic violence in Djibouti between Afars and Somalis, we see its impact in Ethiopia and vice versa as well. Now, Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council is mediating. It has formed a committee. Ibrahim Tofa, the chairman of Islamic Affairs Supreme Council, has held a meeting requesting both Afars and Somalis to come to the table. A committee has been formed. Meeting was held around 48 hours ago. So Sheikh Ibrahim, both are Muslims, Somalis and Afars. So Islamic Affairs Supreme Council is mediating between two regions which are inhabited by largely Muslim communities. Let's see, should these religious organizations involve themselves in this type of dispute resolution or not? If Islamic Affairs Supreme Council can intervene between Somalis and Afars, Orthodox Church of Ethiopia will also intervene to resolve conflicts. Where will it end? If you remember, a few weeks ago, Orthodox Church of Ethiopia announced to appoint a representative to be part of conflict resolution attempts to resolve conflicts in Ethiopia. I criticized that, by the way. I said that Orthodox Church of Ethiopia should remain impartial. Its partiality will be hurt. But here, I think both Somalis and Afars maybe are ready. They are agreeing to Islamic Affairs Supreme Council's mediation. That is why Islamic Supreme Council is becoming relevant now. But other religious organizations will also try to expand their influence. And by the way, this is the job of the government. Where is the government? Where is the military? Government should try to resolve this conflict, but government seems to be a little government does not care. Why? Because there are so many conflicts, one after the other. Government is backing, maybe instigating conflicts, so it does not care about these old conflicts going on for years. Let's hope that this committee formed and led by Islamic Supreme Council leads to success in talks between the two sides. Lastly, viewers, Djibouti, Ismail Omar is frustrated with Somaliland. Ismail Omar criticized Musi Abdi, Somaliland's president, yesterday. Very valid criticism, fair criticism. Why? Because Djibouti mediated between Somalia and Somaliland. It was the end of last year, December 2023, when Musi Abdi from Somaliland, Hassan Sheikh from Somalia went to Djibouti, held a meeting there. Ismail Umar was there too. They agreed to resume their dialogue. They agreed to form some committees to implement decisions of past meetings. A day after that, Musawi Abdi flew to Addis Ababa and he signed the MOU, controversial MOU with Ethiopia. And that controversial MOU sabotaged the dialogue between Somali and Somaliland. Djibouti, which was trying to be relevant between Somali and Somaliland, was stunned by what Musawi Abdi did, signing an MOU with Ethiopia. So that is why Djibouti is frustrated. Ismail Omar very strongly criticized Musawi Abdi. Let's see, situation is now rapidly evolving. Ethiopia under pressure, regional pressure, international pressure. Ethiopia finding it difficult to create unity in the country as well for gaining access to sea through Somaliland. There could be elements in the Somali region of Ethiopia which could oppose Ethiopia. Tigray is silent. Amhara, hardliners opposing the deal. Ola opposing the MOU. Ola opposed the MOU as well. So it is difficult for the government to create unity internally. Externally, Ethiopia is alone. Only UAE seems to be backing Ethiopia. And Djibouti criticized Musawi Abdi. Djibouti knows Musawi Abdi is weak now. And Musawi Abdi's chances for election, for a win in election, could be affected if Ethiopia does not implement the AM. Let's see what happens. Election in Somaliland already delayed for almost a year. If election is held today, will Musawi Abdi be able to secure the term? That remains to be seen. Djibouti not happy with Musawi Abdi. Thank you for watching.